For tuning into my YouTube channel, and today I'm going to show you how to check the water coolant and oil level in your car. So firstly, we have to open the hood of your car. As you can see, it's actually all closed, right? So in order to open the hood, you have to go inside your car. And normally, if it's, I'm not quite sure where is it really like situated. So in our case, right, you can actually see the lever here. There's this lever. You have to pull this, so you can actually hear a tick, right? So meaning to say the hood is already partially open. So let's go. So as you can see, it's already partially opened, but then there's still a metal lever that you have to pull here in order for it to pull all the way up. So as I said, I'm going to show you the water coolant level as well as the oil level of your car. So in this case, the water coolant is actually in this, what do you call this? In this container here. As you can see, it's actually in low level right now. Here. So it's moving, right? So the level of the coolant is actually in this level already. So it's very low, and we have to add some coolant inside this container. Actually, the purpose of the coolant is, it is actually also called antifreeze because it protects your engine from freezing when the temperature is cold, and it also protects your engine from overheating. Apart from that, the coolant will also serve as a lubricant to the parts that your engine comes in contact with, like the water pump, the gasket, the piston, and so it actually saves your engine if the water coolant is actually available, or you have to make sure that the water coolant is actually, your car doesn't run out of water coolant. So I have to add water coolant here. So you can actually just buy this in any gas station in your area. And then probably you can check for, you can ask them for any good water coolant according to the type of car that you're driving. Okay, hold on. So this is actually 1 liter, and I'm not quite sure if 1 liter will make it full or if it's more than enough for the container. Let's open it. It actually doesn't cost much. Like for this one, right, it's 1 liter, and then it just costs 250 pesos. So, hey, it looks like this. So I'm gonna put water coolant here until the full line here in this container. I have to be so careful, right? Hold on. Okay. I have to do this. Oops. Almost there. Yeah, So I think it reaches the full line, right? And I have to stop there. And so I have not consumed the 1 liter. I think it's only up to 300, what do you call this, 300 ml. And then I can save this for the next time. And I have to clean it, of course. And after you have cleaned it right, then you can already toast the lid. So make sure that this one goes in, and then so after you have added or made sure that your car has enough water coolant, then you are at peace that your engine will not undergo any overheating, right? And then another way to step that I'm going to show you today is how to check your oil level. So the purpose of checking your engine oil level is the engine oil level is actually very important for the maintenance of your car engine. It actually promotes the lifespan of your engine, right? And then so it also lubricates. It lubricates the part of your engine, and so it promotes the longevity of your engine. And so as time goes by, the engine oil will actually like accumulate dirt, dust, and debris. So that's why it's very important to check the oil level of your car. So in our car, we actually like before, right? We normally like do a change of oil like 3 times a year, just to make sure that there's enough oil in the engine. And if your car oil has actually a lot of dust, then it will actually consume a lot of fuel as well, a lot of gas. So this is the part where you're going to check your oil level. So this one here, there's a dipstick, you have to pull it out. It's quite long actually. So as you can see, right, there's already oil here, so I have to remove it, wipe it all out clean. So when you do this, right, make sure that you actually do it on level ground. The temperature of your engine is not high, or it's not hot. So I normally do this in the morning before I use the car. So as you can see, there are actually like 2 holes here. So make sure that your engine oil level, right, is actually in between the 2 holes. Can you see it? Is it clear, the 2 holes? So make sure that the oil level is in between them. If it's already like in this area, right, then it's very low, then you have to change oil or add oil to your car. So I have to dip it again to check the oil level. This is called the dipstick. So there's probably a few seconds, and then you can pull it out again just to make sure. Okay, so praise God for our case, right? I think we just changed the oil here. So as you can see, there are 2 holes. I don't know if it's still clear with you. The first hole is here. The first hole is this part here, it's actually like not stable. So the first hole is here and the second hole is here. So I mean it's still like above, I mean in level with this hole, right? So meaning to say the oil in this engine is still enough, more than enough. So it's good, it's good. I have to put it back. And that's it. So what I just showed you is to check on the water coolant level of your car as well as the oil level of your car. So I'm doing that, and then now we're going to close the hood. It's closed, just to make sure it's closed. Yeah. I suggest that when you check the oil light, the engine is not running. Otherwise, it's very hard for you to like mobilize closely because it's very hot. Then you can close the hood already.